Wait, what? Huh? Am I recording? Wait, I am recording. Wait. Huh. Hello. Alright, well that's one way to start off the video. There seems to be a visual bug. Someone has accidentally put the Third Eye Awakening veto in when that is not supposed to be the case. Interesting. Alright, so that's not what we're here for. The reason why we're here right now is because it seems that Global is once again doing its best to just drop banners after banners after banners. There is going to be a custom rate up summon banner that is going to be available on the 1st of February, which is not tomorrow but the day after. There we go. And this will be going along February 8th, so you got to keep in mind season 4, I believe it starts on 6th of February, so 2 days after this banner will be gone away. But basically this custom rate summon banner is essentially a trap banner. It's the developers trying to get you to spend your crystals and just make you not prepared on the back-to-back hype banners, which is season 4 leading into Black Asta, of course. So with the rate up banner, it is clearly a banner to stay away from. Black Clover Mobile Leaks made a comment on it just to let you guys know. Now, I assume this, this is going to be the roster of the characters that are going to be available within the banner itself. So Langris and Yuno are going to be there. Not worth it. So basically, what happens is that you choose either a character or a Greymore, and what will happen is once you choose the specific one, you can only pick either. So if you pick a character, then that's it. You can't pick a Greymore, or you can't pick another character. So each day you can choose which character you want to rate up, making the drop rate increase from 0.125%, which is general, to 1%. So the specific character you pick. So for example, if I pick Yuno, then if I choose to go about summoning on that banner, Yuno will be at 1%, whilst the others will be at 0.125%. Also for the Greymores, they're going to be at 0.05%, depending on which one I pick. It'll go to 0.68%, which I think is absolute BS, because when we had our rate up banner on JP, the Greymores rate up were 1.5%, I think they were. It was pretty high up there. So this is an absolute disgrace, I'm not going to lie. Although, no one's going to be summoning on this banner, if I'm being completely honest. And then you have to choose between rating up a character or a skill page. You can't do both. And the way it's going to work is if you want to reset it, so you want to pick something else, the way it works is that you have to do the full guaranteed summon. So you have to do the whole 200, and then once you're done with that, you can reselect and pick something else. So that's kind of how these banners work. Now this is 100% a trap banner. This is a bait banner. There's no point on anyone to summon on this. I know some people might be like, oh, I want this character, or I want the William, or I want the Langris, for whatever reason, I don't know. I want dupes and all that good stuff. In all honesty, if anything, if I'm looking at characters outside of base, being either Midnight Suns, Kyato Kohono, Langris, Yuno, no. I'm not really seeing anything in here to be worthy of summoning. Now, if the developers chose to do what they did beforehand for JP and KR, was that they dropped the bait banner where it was season 3 and season 4 for Global. Of course for JP it was season 4 to season 5, which is obviously the teachers and Charmy and Noelle characters basically, right? The Jack, the Charlotte, the Fugolion with Charmy and Noelle. That was the best pickup custom banner that I have ever seen. If they did anything like that, it would be hard to say, guys, I don't know about this one, it might be worth, because the rates were damn freaking good. But to come out with this is just like a bare bone attempt of like trying to squeeze anything to something, you know? And to throw Langris and Yuno in there, to throw Yuno in there, it's kind of like, oh, what's that? You wanted that Yuno rate up? Here he is. So not exactly worth your time. Now, just so you guys are aware, I also want to mention this. You know, if there are people still like, oh, I do want to kind of dive on in for a Mars dupe or a William, right? Just an FYI. Before, well, as we were coming up to the release of Black Asta, we did get like this, like a top 10 popularity voting banner. This is very similar to basically the 999 banner that we had for what do you call it? Julius, right, on global that we had, right? And so with the popularity of all banner, as you guys can see, the players picked 10 of the best characters that we would have that we would like to see in this banner, and as you guys can see, they were all lined up here for us to pick. Now the good thing about this banner was that you were able to get multiple SSRs, and so again, this is before leading into Black Asta. Now granted, this was somewhat of a hype celebration for, I guess, half anniversary. I think that's kind of one of the big reasons why they pushed this, so fair enough, I'll give them that. But that kind of leads me to believe that what if they go about, oh, this is a prime example, there you go, a William dupe and the army dupe, so you can get multiple characters in this type of situation with banners. But anyway, like I said, this was leading up to Black Asta. So could they do something like this? So as you guys can see, for Julius release, they did a bit of a celebration to give you guys that 999 multi. Could they do the same thing for Asta? Possibly. Again, nothing has been said. They haven't gone out of their way to announce anything just yet, but in the coming days, they will, if they choose to go down this route. That's why I'm saying they could do a little bit of a fill-in to be like, right, look, JP got this. In fairness, it was the half anniversary celebration, etc. However, we can still give Global that little bit more to kind of make it even, as you could say, make it more fair. And they could go about doing the 999. Once again, keep it similar to how Julius's was, where obviously you get a specific character, only one copy, and they could save the popularity poll for the half anniversary for Global, whatever that's going to be. Of course, I think that's going to be falling in line with the anniversary, right? Spirit Dive, you know? Anyway, so this is one of the big reasons why I also wanted to mention all of this, is that yes, you've got that custom banner, and some people might want to fall over to the trap of that, but I'm just like, hold on, wait a minute, don't fall just yet, because again, that banner's out until the 8th of February, and so we might get news, because outside of that, we're then a couple of days away from Black Asta, and by then we should have news on whether or not if we're going to get something like this. And if that is the case, that does kind of void out that custom banner. But more importantly, there's just so much happening in such little time. In the same way of how they did Noel to then leading into Julius, they're kind of doing the same thing here right now, with like an amazing broken season leading into an amazing crazy festival character. And this is like a repeat from season 2 being, of course, Noel, etc. And then a couple of days later comes an amazing broken festival character being Julius. So you really want to make sure that you've got your crystals out there ready, because people are going to struggle. You really have to kind of pick and choose. Season 4 characters, season 5 characters again, are disgustingly broken if you can dupe them out. Black Asta is insane, and I will say duping this man out. Also, keep in mind, you know, if you are waiting, and if they ever do like the 999 banners, anything like that, I did a video on it, but like, you've always got the dupe stones that you can get from the world leveling up, right? Obviously right now with Global, there is going to be like buffs happening, even Bond buffs going to be happening. So when's that going to be happening? Let's have a look. I think that's going to be closer to Black Asta's release. No, it's not Bond. I don't know why I keep saying Bond. No. So yeah, obviously right now there's like stamina consumption discounts happening, and it happens again on the 12th. Oh, on the 10th and the 12th. Interesting. Oh, this is going to be nice. And then of course the Bond collector, that's going to be also nice, because you can utilize that and farm up the patrol stages, which will level up your worlds, and then eventually that will then lead over to you being able to get your world reputation to then get the dupe stones, right? There you go. So if they are doing like another one of those 999 banners, which hopefully they do, if they don't, that's fine, because we know that one eventually is going to be coming around, right? Then you can always resort to going about getting a base unit character from there, and then you can always resort to duping them out through the world stages. So there you go. On that note, I'll leave it there. Just kind of wanted to do a video about the pickup banner situation and what could come for Global, you know, with upcoming banners and all that good stuff. So, but anyway guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching, stay awesome, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Take care, peace.